must your conscience my acquaintance seal, and you must put me in your heart for friend, sith you have heard, and with a knowing ear, that he with hath your noble father slain pursued my life.
It appears, but tell me, why you proceed not against these feats, so crimeful and so capital in nature, as by your safety, wisdom, all things else, you must mainly well stirred up.
Oh, for these two special reasons, which may to you, perhaps, seem much insinuate, but yet to me they were strong. The queen, his mother, lives almost by his looks, and for myself, my virtue for my plague. Be it either which, she is my everything, and I am nothing without her. The second reason is that Hamlet in his appeal to the commoners would redirect the words I saw to another target.
And so I have a noble father lost, a sister driven into desperate terms, whose worth if praise may go back again, stood challenger on mount of all the age, for her perfections but my revenge will come.
Bring not your sleeps for that. You must not think that we are made of stuff so flat and dull, that we can let our beard be shook with danger, and think its pastimes. You shortly shall hear more. I loved your father, and we ourselves, and that I hope that we will teach you to imagine. Hey now.
What was that?
From Hamlet. High and mighty, you shall know, I am set naked on your kingdom. Tomorrow shall I beg to leave your kingly eyes when I shall, first asking your pardon thereunto, reaccount the occasion of my sudden and more strange return. Hamlet, Hamlet, what should this mean? Are all the rest come back, or is it some abuse and no such thing?
Do you recognize the text?
'Tis from Hamlet. In postscript here he says alone, can you advise me?
I have no clue to as what this message says, but let him come hither. Then I shall live and tell him to his teeth thus didst thou.
Laertes, was your father dear to you? Or are you like the painting of a sorrow, a face without a heart?
Why ask you?
Not that I suspect you didn't love your father, but I've seen it happen that as the days go by, time dampens the flame of love. The fire of love always burns out itself, and nothing stays the way it began. Even a good thing can grow too big and die from its own excess. We should do what we intend to do right, and when we intend it, since our intentions are subject to as many weakenings and delays as there are words in the dictionary and accidents in life. And then all our woulds and shoulds are nothing but hot air. But back to my point. Hamlet's coming back, and what proof will you offer in action, not just words, that you are your father's son?
To cut his throat i'th church?
No place indeed should murder sanctuarize. Revenge should have no bounds. But Laertes, will you do this? Stay in your room. When Hamlet comes home, he'll learn you're here. I'll have people praise your excellence and put a double coat on the fame the Frenchman gave you. In short, we'll get you together and place bets on you. Hamlet's so careless, high-minded, and unsuspecting that he won't examine the swords beforehand, so you can easily choose which one and sharpen the point, and in one thrust avenge the death of your father.
I will do it, and for that purpose I'll anoint my sword. I bought an unction of a mount ink, so mortal that but dip a knife in it, where it draws blood, no cataplasm so rare, collected from all simples that have virtue under the moon, can save the thing from death, but that is but scratched withal. I'll touch my point that if I gall him slightly, it may be death.
Let us occupy some time to think this plot through and well. In all measures, a backup should be ready. We will place bets on you and Hamlet, and when you both are tired, Hamlet should request a drink that is of equal poison to your sword. By chance, and your blade escapes him.
The bad news just keeps on coming, one disaster after another. Your sister's drowned, Laertes.
Drowned? Oh, where?
The meadow that is favored by you lost sister for the multitude of flowers that are called vile things by the shepherds. She climbed high into the branches while collecting the dead man's fingers, and fell into the shaded riffle, her demise held of momentarily by the clothes she wore, only to become filled with the water she loved. Her body now is confined in the coffin of the river floor.
Alas, then she is drowned?
Drowned, drowned.
Too much of water hast thou, poor Ophelia, and therefore I forbid my tears, but yet it is our trick. Nature her custom holds. Let shame say what it will. When these are gone, the woman will be out. Adieu, my lord. I will have speech, O fire, that fain would blaze, but this folly drowns it.
Let's follow, Gertrude. How much I had to do to calm his rage. Now, fear I this, will give it start again. Therefore, let's follow.